Please welcome to your computer screens. It is your MC for tonight, Taylor Edwards.
Whoa.
Hey, we made it. Oh God, live streaming is so stressful. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on your Friday night to hang out with your good friends at Big Fork Theatre. Whoever. So anyway, hold on. Sorry about that. I worked out the problem. It was all me. Anyway, ignore that blur. We were doing improv tonight. Can you fucking tell? Probably not from the quality of this cast. Tonight we're going to be hanging out together, just doing a whole bunch of, we're going to be doing two halves of improv. First, we're going to do the mixer, which you may have seen maybe in Brisbane if you live in Brisbane, or maybe elsewhere in the world if you live elsewhere in the world. And we'll also be joined by the Women's Show, who'll be taking over for the second half. So you might be sitting back on, what on earth is improv? Well, good question. That's something we ask ourselves every day here at Big Fork Theatre. The most simple answer is improv is completely made up on the spot. Nothing that you've seen today or right now is scripted. None of it has been pre-planned, and we haven't been like workshopping some scripts together to perform for you tonight. No, none of that. It's just completely made up on the spot, ready to go before your very, very eyes, which is very exciting. If you prefer maybe a metaphor, maybe you prefer your language to paint a picture in your brain, consider this. Improv is like a chrysalis. Inside is a magical butterfly waiting to emerge. You don't know what the butterfly is going to look like. It comes on out, it pokes one wing out, it looks all beautiful, purple and shiny, glittery, perfect. And then it sticks its other wing out and it's got the face of Danny DeVito on it. Like, that's unusual and strange, but fun. And then the butterfly flies around. You're like, wow, I wish I could share this with my friends and family. And then you call them over to try and show them this beautiful butterfly. And just as they're about to see it, gets sucked into an air vent and dies. That's what improv is. It disappears in the moment, and it's lived in the moment and disappears in the moment. This is the opening and closing night of this show. Very exciting. Make sure you're getting in the comments of the chat on YouTube. We're going to be taking some offers from you, so get your brains working. Just whenever you're ready, throw out just like an object or a location or a person. You'll see why soon enough. So get in the comments and have a bit of a chat with all your friends around the world and in your own home, i.e. you. That's enough from me. Let's start welcoming our first cast to the computer stage. We have Chris Martin.
Yeah!
Yay.
Woo!
We have Mark L.
Yeah!
Yay! We have Derek.
Good evening.
Oh, very beautiful. We also have Glenn.
Hello there.
And we have Crystal.
Yeah!
Yay! We have Sandon. And we have Chris, the other one.
Yeah! Nah! Yeah!
Yay!
Woo,
Welcome to your wonderful cast for the first half of tonight. So what we're going to do, the mixer, it's a fun, loose format. We'll be doing a whole bunch of different scenes and a couple of games thrown in to just spice it up. I would like us to start with a quick game. Everyone on your screens, we're going to be playing a game called Lines from a Hat.
Ooh.
Yeah. Basically, what this game is, throw out a couple of lines from a hat that you'll respond to. I want to give me your best line. So for the first one, I would like to hear from you things you wouldn't say to the delivery person.
Come here, I want to give you a hug.
Never mind the bottles of urine stacked up out the front door.
Can I sign on your chest?
Listen to me clearly. There's an obstacle course outside my front door. There's 3 large dogs and a barbed wire fence. Good luck.
I will take 20 packets of your toilet roll, thank you.
I suppose a kiss is out of the question.
All right, well, let's end that one.
Where did this really come from?
Oh, sorry, Sandon, I cut you off. Let's move on to awkward work video conferencing situations.
No, you first. You first.
No,
you first.
Can I?
You may be wondering why I'm video conferencing you from a bunker. A deadly virus has been released and everyone sorry.
Oh my God! You're actually wearing pants. Oh.
Oh, I got it wrong, didn't I? You're supposed to do the business shirt at the top and no pants at the bottom, not the other way around.
Oh, sorry, you weren't meant to see this room.
Oh,
It's
terrifying.
all right, sweetheart. It's muted. I can't hear it. No.
Hey, Janice, can you change that appointment of my weird ball? Oh no.
All right, moving on to unusual recipes to try when you've eaten all of the easy ingredients.
Oh no, we're going to have a soy porridge.
For dessert, we have lard with custard.
I'm just gonna make a cake with my leftover ingredients.
So, all we've got left is all the unusual spices. So I've just mixed them all together.
I've used all the
Oh my God! It's KFC.
The only thing I'm baking this cake with is my dad's love, the toughest ingredient in the world.
That one's sad. And finally, to wrap this game up, what is the next big thing to do for social distancing?
Right.
We finally have to connect on an emotional level.
Are you sure you don't want my hair?
I reckon jousting.
All right, I know we normally do the magpie thing and put the cable ties on our heads, but I've got on my waist for a good reason. Stay away.
And scene! Beautiful! Hey! Good work! Just so we get out all this social distancing fun right up the top. Let's move on to a scene. Can I please have Mark L and Glenn? You're on stage. And I want to see 2 roommates who have discovered the floor is a little bit sticky.
Mate, I don't know if you've noticed, but the floor is like it's really sticky.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hadn't noticed, but now that you've mentioned it, like, yeah, my socks are sort of ripping when I walk around the place. You know, it's like, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think Dad did to this place when he came over?
Oh, Dad didn't do it. I did it.
You did it.
I did it. I just take.
Oh, so you're not saying, oh, hey, have you noticed it's sticky? You're saying, hey, it's sticky.
That's right.
Look at this. Right. So, what's the point? What?
It's part of the new fitness regime. Like, because we're stuck inside, you can't burn the calories like you used to. So I've just tried to increase the friction, make it harder to walk around the house. I think it's for everyone's benefit.
Well, but mate, I was wearing the socks for the same reason. I was slipping around like, you know, like a speed skater.
but like lazy. Yeah, you're just sliding, and you know, you're not getting the right workout you need, mate. You're not going to burn the calories we need to burn.
Oh, look, I don't know. Like, you know, I've had that poster pin up of the speed skater in my room since.
I had noticed.
You know, like, look at the quads on those people. I mean, those guys are a bit ass.
Yeah, we cut to Glenn the next day at the house. What is this devil magic? I was trying to rob you last night and I fell on the ground and I'm stuck to your floor.
They call me Spider-Man now.
What's going on?
Yeah, you're stuck, baby. It's
Insane.
All right, mate. You kudos.
And scene.
Sorry.
Great stuff. Wow. You never know what you're going to get. You never know when stickiness is going to be equated to speed skating. You never know. Great stuff. Can I please get Chris Martin and Crystal to join me? I want to see 2 crows on bin day.
Oh, look, there's a big one over there.
Finally, the cake I've been looking for.
Oh, they had a big wedding. Lots of left over.
So much cream.
Are you going to eat it or do something evil with it?
Why eat when you can do something evil?
What are you going to do, Crystal? What are you going to do?
You know what? There's that bird that's been bugging me, Beatrice.
Oh, yeah, Beatrice, yeah. The one that wedgied you in front of the magpies.
Me of that. Yes.
Remember, she wedgied you really good. Oh, hey.
Beatrice?
It's me, Beatrice. That's right. I know you didn't recognize me.
I was just telling Crystal how you wedgied her in front of everyone.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
It was pretty cool.
Say that again, sorry?
It was pretty cool.
Oh, thanks. It's nice to hear that I have a fan.
It's Bob the Ibis here. Are you guys going to eat that cake or just keep talking about eating it?
Oh, no, Crystal's going to do something evil with it.
Yeah, I was going to throw it.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm just going to go over to the bin and start eating it.
Oh, that's not what it's for. I think my plan failed.
Do you want... Well, maybe you could just wedgie him. I'll hold him down and you wedgie him good.
No, you can't wedgie me. I'm the wedgier.
That's it. Give me your shoulders.
No.
Quick, Crystal.
The magic of wedging birds. You couldn't plan it. That was great. Awesome. Loved it. Cool. I would like to see the other 4 who have not yet come up. So that should be Derek, Mark, Chris Milne, Chris, and Sandon. Right. I would like to see a scene where Mark.
Yeah.
You have to pick a jury. Yes, and to grab an offer from the wonderful chat that is going off on YouTube, get on it if you're not already there. Your case is about the Panadol stealer. He's come on in. You're defending the Panadol stealer. You need to pick one of these 3 to join your jury.
Chris.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a headache?
Only occasionally.
Enough to take some paracetamol?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, it works.
Have you ever stolen Panadol? Hold that thought. Derek, you look like the kind of man who'd swallow Panadol.
Two at a time, sometimes, yeah.
Have you ever been in the situation where you might have had to thieve some?
Are you implying I'm a thief? Well, the thing about Panadol, it is 500 milligrams of paracetamol, $8 for Panadol, 90 cents for black and gold paracetamol. Is that the same product? Why would I steal it when I buy black and gold?
You seem to be a learned man of over-the-counter pharmaceuticals. I like the cut of your jib, Derek. Sandon.
Yes?
Have you ever had the need to go to hospital and have your liver pumped?
Yes.
Because of a paracetamol overdose?
Oh, yes. One time, I got a bigger migraine that every single grain on this planet could not overcome. That migraine made me funnel so much paracetamol into my gut that my liver thanked me many, many times.
You sound like the kind of man that might crumble in front of a judge that puts you under pressure. Yellow, lily-livered. As for you, Chris, a man with a headache is never good inside these courts. Are you got a headache now?
After listening to your shit, yes.
Insane! Beautiful job. I think we all know who the real winner was, and that was Justice. Great. Let's pop into another little game. Another little game we like to call Sex with Me. I've been checking out the chat, guys. Again, it's going off. Also, note to Glenn. Everyone loves your shirt.
Oh.
Everyone loves your shirt. Well, a lot of love for Glenn's shirt.
Mine?
Yeah.
No, not your shirt.
I've been checking out the chat, picking up a couple of offers. So basically, I want to hear what sex with our performers is like. Starting with, sex with me is like a helicopter.
Sex with me is like a helicopter. It goes waka, waka, waka.
Sex with me is like a helicopter. I'll spin you right round.
He is like a helicopter. It goes up really fast, but when it comes down, it crashes hard.
It's like a helicopter. You have to wear a seatbelt and a helmet. Yeah.
Sex with me is like a helicopter. Not many people have been on it.
Sex with me is like a helicopter, very noisy.
Sex with me is like a helicopter. It's a joyride at the Gold Coast.
Oh, all right.
A helicopter, very
With
hard
me,
to reject from.
didn't happen before 1946.
Hey. Well, all right. A bit of factual sex knowledge with Derek there. On to sex with me is like a hot dog vendor.
Sex with me is like a hot dog vendor. It's likely to be dirty.
Like a hot dog vendor. No one knows quite what's in the sausage.
Sex with me is like a hot dog vendor. There's a lot of sausages involved.
Sex with me is like a hot dog vendor. Sex with me is like a hot dog vendor. You can do it in any street corner in New York.
Sex with me is like a hot dog vendor. I wear like a tiny little paper hat during, and yeah.
With me is like a hot dog vendor, always out of buns.
Let's go to sex with me is like a pedestal fan.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan, spontaneously combusts and sets on fire.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan. You can pick it up cheaply at Kmart.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan. Comes in 3 different speeds.
With me, it's like a pedestal fan. The rotating bit doesn't quite work properly.
Sex with me is like a pedestal.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan. Sometimes the sheath comes off.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan. Occasionally I click.
Sex with me is like a pedestal fan. It's often found on the curbside.
Ew. And the last one is sex with me is like a gargoyle.
Sex with me is like a gargoyle, a little bit too medieval.
Sex with me is like a gargoyle on the roof.
Sex with me is like a gargoyle covered in bird shit.
Sex with me is like a gargoyle, unidentified liquid shoot out of my mouth.
Sex with me is like a gargoyle. It's pretty hard, but very ugly.
Hey, and we'll call it there for sex with me. Oh, you're all disgusting. You're all
Disgusting.
horrible. Yeah. Well, good job. We've only got time for like maybe 1 or 2 more scenes. So let's crack on. I want to see, and this can involve. I want to see Glenn, Mark L, and Chris, just the Chris, not Chris M, Chris.
No,
and
we're
I want to
both the
see,
same.
I want to see the diner scene from the buddy cop movie, which does not exist. Steak and chips.
Oh, hey guys, hey, you ready to order?
Oh God, Bronson. Oh, fine, I'll order.
Okay, what do you have?
Well, I'm going to have the steak, just the steak, nothing else. Just
Okay, okay.
Lynch,
And,
don't you think you could get something else other than steak for once?
Steak's
No.
okay with me. That's fine.
No, I'm not
Everything's
getting anything except steak. That's what I'm having. I need to keep my protein up. I need to keep my red blood cell count up. Because, buddy, we've got a big day ahead of us. I can feel it in my bones. I know there's a lot of crime out there. I know we're going to be in for a big day.
Oh. So, where did you read that just eating steak would be good to sustain you for all that time?
Maybe you'd like to order something and then I can go.
Fine. Chips.
Chips. Really?
What?
Chips?
What?
Exactly the wrong thing for hunting crooks.
Starch, mate. Starch. Carbs. Energy.
I'm
If
sick
I-
of fucking
if
working
I
with
just
you.
eat-
We're having a moment here, mate. I've been
Well,
working.
I was trying to give him some dietary advice,
Oh.
but sure, fine.
Okay, what's your advice then?
Well, all I was going to say was if I eat chips, I get really sleepy.
That's my point. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, wait, okay.
Well, looky here. The 2 worst detectives in Brisbane having some breakfast. Ooh, I bet you're having coward meals of chips and steaks. And I just solved the Johnson murder. That's right.
Hey,
I'm going to have a deep fried nachos, Mr. Waiter.
Oh, that's your usual. Yep. Deep
Yeah,
fried
because I'm a
nachos.
winner, and winners eat deep fried nachos for brekkie.
Wait. Oh.
What is
Okay,
it?
why do you eat deep fried nachos? That can't sustain you.
Absolutely it can. Has meat, vegetables, and
Got all the-
B12
got all the
vitamins.
food groups, man. That's why Swartz
does.
is screwing us.
Anyway, I eat it a lot because it's my victory meal after I solve murders. That's what they call me. My name, I may be Detective Johnson, but at the I'm called Mr. Murder at the squad.
Insane. Beautiful. Steak and chips coming to a cinema near you, I'm sure. And to wrap us up for the first half of tonight, can I get all the remaining cast up on screen? I want to see the prom scene from the beautiful film that does not exist, Love Rats.
I love you.
Love you too, darling.
Ooh,
I'm-
your
I'm
tail is so long and sexy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm taking the hottest cheese in school to the prom, and you can't do anything about it.
I never said yes yet.
I don't like him at all. Christopher,
Oh, yes.
don't take him to the prom.
I haven't decided yet who's going to take me. I'm the hottest date in town in the rat community.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Christopher McCheezel. Yeah, that's what I call you. You're going to the prom with me.
I don't like how forward you are. Mark, would you take me?
Don't take it.
Yeah, I would take you because you're the cleanest rat in town.
I am. I clean myself every day when I wake up. Yeah.
I know. You're not meant to know. I know.
How do you know? Do you watch me clean myself, Mark?
I'm stuck in the walls. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
You've been watching me through a peephole, Mark? Oh, I'm telling Dad. Derek.
Hello.
Dad.
I am your father. I'm also the Latin teacher, Ratis Norviticus.
I know.
Well, what are you?
I know who you are.
Well,
I've come to let you know that Mark has been spying me through a hole as I clean myself in the morning. Punish him, Dad. Punish him.
Which one of my 800 children are you again?
I'm Cheezel McCheese.
Oh,
And scene. Oh, wow. You know, you have a formal for rats, things get messy, things get complicated, you know what I mean? Can we please get all of our cast for the first half back on stage? Give a round of applause in your own living room or in the car. Don't be watching this while driving. Be parked to the side of the road. Go a round of applause for all of you people. And especially for as they leave, we had Derek, we had Sandon, we had Crystal, we had Chris, Chris M, and we had Glenn.
Goodbye.
And Mark. And Mark.
Yay!
Yay! Champions all around. But don't worry. Just because the first half is over doesn't mean that there's no more improv. That's right. We got a whole second half and it is the women's show. Woo! Very exciting. Before I bring our women up onto the screen, I want you to start, I'm watching the comments, guys. There's a lot of claps. There's a lot of chatter happening there. We love you. We love seeing everything that you got there. So nice to have you here. But I want you to start thinking about what might be a problem you might experience in the neighborhood. Something that a neighborhood watch might have to deal with. Start throwing them in the comments because they're going to inspire the second half of improv. But for now, please welcome to your screens the wonderful cast of the women's show. We have Chloe.
Hello.
Yay. We have Rosa.
Yay.
Hey.
We have Janaki. We have Olivia.
Hello.
We have Lindsay.
Yay.
We have Sarah.
Yes.
And because we love her, she's so nice, we had her twice. We have Crystal.
Woo.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, so these wonderful ladies are just a few of our wonderful ladies in Big Folk Theatre. Really excited to have an all-women's show. And these wonderful people will be performing a mono scene. That's right. It's one single mono scene all set at a neighborhood watch meeting on Zoom. Very exciting. We got some offers coming in. Here we go. There's a bunch in here. We've got Dogs Off Leash. We've got Noisy Neighbors. We've got Nosy Neighbors. Stolen Christmas Lights. And we've got Hooning. I like this one. Thank you, Phil Kent. Let's go with this one. Those weirdos doing fancy dress to put the bins out.
Ooh.
You've seen it online. Some people love it, some people don't. Please take it away.
I've got to tell you what I saw. Sarah, I've got to tell you what I saw. Optimus Prime taking out the recycling. Optimus Prime, made of metal, should be recycled.
Well, I wasn't around for that, was I? Oh, I didn't see
I took
it.
a video. It's on
did you?
Facebook.
Oh, did you put it on Facebook?
Yeah, Derek's mum commented, said,
Sorry, I'm
Optimus
late,
Prime-
guys. Sorry, I'm late. I just
Rosa.
I just had to take off my wig. It was really complicated. But now I'm here. I'm here for the meeting. That's everyone.
You are the problem.
What? I didn't look at the agenda. What's happening?
Well, we've gone off track a bit because where Olivia's going on about something about wheelie bins. And I'm just concerned because you said you're bringing a cob loaf. Did you bring that as well?
Me? Can I bring a cob loaf to the Zoom meeting?
Yeah.
You're supposed to share the recipe on the Facebook group.
So sorry. Honestly, I got distracted because the outfit that I wore to go to put the bins out was really complicated. I had to
You're
tie up a
scaring
corset.
the children. Rosa,
What?
there have been, I've counted them, 15 fancy dress weirdos taking out their wheelie bins. Now you guys think you run the street. I'm getting emotional, Sarah. Validate me. I'm getting emotional.
Well, Olivia, I can see from everybody's points of view, you know, we all come here to, you know, and you're saying that Rosa's not allowed to take the wheelie bins out however she pleases.
The children are getting scared. My 4-year-old.
Oh, hi, Lindsay. Are you on Olivia's side here?
I am definitely on Olivia's side because I can't even concentrate with the amount of flamboyancy that is going on out there. I cannot even paint my babushka doll anymore.
And those babushka dolls are a pillar of the community.
Okay, well, if anything's creepy, it's a babushka doll. All right, I think everyone can acknowledge that. No offense, Lindsay, but I think we can all acknowledge that if anything's creepy,
I'm with Rosa on that. When I have to go past your house, Lindsay, they're all staring at me out of the window.
Yeah.
Like, and that's morning and night. Like you have spotlights on them in nighttime.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Spotlights,
we've tried to
you've
avoid
rigged up
that.
spotlights.
Don't like the dark. They need the light.
The babushkas need the light.
Oh my God, you're on this as well?
Yes. Lindsay has been the light of my life on Facebook since this started. And she has been sending me babushka pics, and my child, Jaden, loves the babushkas.
All right, well, who's chairing this meeting? Is it you, Sarah? Because Crystal's here.
Hello,
Well,
ladies.
I'm trying to listen to all...
Oh,
Just
sorry.
sorry to interrupt, just your neighbourhood officer here. I'm so sorry I'm late for the meeting, ladies. I just wanted to discuss some important business. I heard there's been some problem with costumes, especially a lot of mums have been concerned about the babushka dolls that are going around at the moment. A lot of kids are really terrified of these babushka dolls. Do you guys know where these babushka dolls are coming from?
I feel like you're conflating two issues, Janaki. Like, no offense, but like costumes are fun and babushka dolls are creepy. And
Hey, everybody!
It's Chloe. What's
Hey.
up?
Hey, I was just wondering what we're gonna dress up as tomorrow.
Yes, I was waiting for you to get here. I was
Are
waiting.
you all dressing up as these dolls?
Yeah, I don't see the problem, man. I'm just trying to spread the love in a difficult time. You know, I was thinking tomorrow I might dress as a rocker or something. Yesterday, me and Rosa was Transformers. Come on, Rosa, big up the cars.
Too much. I have got to go tend to Jaden. Jaden is terrified right now and is wondering why Optimus Prime is coming to kill him. So I'm going to be back.
I actually think you're fueling it, Olivia. We're not trying to kill anybody. We're just trying to take out the rubbish in a fun,
All right, well,
alternative way.
Go talk to Jaden.
Well, frankly, I think it's quite scary. I've walked down those roads. It's difficult being a woman walking at night as it is. And then you see these people walking down the street. I just can't believe it.
Well, you know what? I feel like I'm being attacked. I'm just going to have to take a break. from this.
I think
meeting.
everyone should take a
I'm
tea
being
break.
attacked.
I think everyone needs to take a tea break.
Well,
So who was in charge?
We're on a
That's
time schedule. We're on a time schedule, and I've got it all written down. Look, and I was just trying to alleviate Olivia when she came in. Then we've gone so off track. So we need to focus on the really bins so that we can get over this problem.
I think maybe, okay, the Transformers might have been a bit scary. Yes, it was.
That's what we're getting in the complaints list, Chloe, unfortunately. Transformers and babushkas. Yeah.
All right, Transformers and babushkas aside, why don't we try to rectify this with a fun fancy dress? So we'll make this little Jaden Wuss kid not scared. He seems to be scared at anything.
Sorry, you weren't on mute.
Oh, sorry,
then.
I didn't realize you were still at the meeting. That
I-
really cool kid,
I
Jaden.
always keep my meeting on full volume so I can hear when people talk about my son Jaden behind my back. He is not a wuss. If he is a wuss, he gets it from his father.
We've got to stay together, Olivia, as
Yeah, we need
parents.
to unite here. So what does your son, your really strong, brave son, Jaden, like? What does he like? Let's cheer him up.
He likes colouring in books.
That's a bit lame.
And
Next.
his mother. If you all want to dress up as his mother, me, then that would be a good solution to this problem.
Look, well, I think that we have to make a vote on this because we need to, move along with, Chabushka dolls, and then we've got the wheelie bins, more costumes people wear. Like, honestly, it's a lot of
Nice
fun.
effort, Rosa. Is that your Olivia costume? Because that's a dead ringer, baby.
No, Jaden is crying again.
I
I will
put
be
this like
back.
this. It's like your bow, Olivia. That addresses you. No. Oh,
This
she's
is
gone.
actually not my Olivia costume, but I take your point. I guess I just wanted to, get the hat to make myself feel better in the meeting. So
I think we all need to come. Go for it, Lindsay.
Sergeant Janica.
Yes, Lindsay.
Tell me, you are the pillar of our community. Now you must make a decision about this. What is more artistic, more in the spirit of love? Babushkas?
Like I said, the main complaints are about the babushkas and Optimus Prime. So I'm going with Chloe's idea, maybe something more child-friendly, like G rating. So can you ladies think of some G rating costumes?
Look, I'm happy to compromise as long as people don't say that I can't wear a fun outfit, because honestly, it's the only thing I have left. Okay, it's the only thing that I have left that makes me feel good at this time. All right.
Okay,
you guys are working from home, but I lost my job.
Why don't we come up with a sign that says, these houses put out their wheelie bins in costumes, Then we'll know which houses are identified as costume wheelie bin people,
I think we need to know what costume that is, though.
Yeah,
I can't walk
agree.
at night without knowing.
I think Crystal's right. Why don't we just, Sarah, why don't you just go and ask Olivia? She seems to like you the most. I don't know why I seem to just annoy her. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personality clash.
Message her then. Yeah.
Why don't you go talk to her, find out what the little wuss likes, and then let us know.
I'm happy to go brainstorm some costumes, and maybe Janica, you could talk to Lindsay about the babushka dolls, since we've dealt with my issue.
Lindsay, so tell me, why the babushka dolls specifically? Like, why, of all those dolls, do you want to present these out the front of your house for everyone to see?
Because what they signify, Sergeant, what they signify is togetherness. Each one.
Now, see, I'm just seeing a woman being split open, and that's a terrifying image for children. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Is it getting the metaphor? Is that
kids are smarter than we give them credit.
Are they not getting the metaphor? Have I been injuring children all this
Yes,
time?
Lindsay. Yes.
I need to leave.
They're there, Lindsay. Oh dear, she's gone. Ladies,
decided to come back.
I'm back.
Great. Olivia,
so
Chloe,
glad
what have you
you came back,
decided?
Olivia.
Have you decided on a fair middle ground of costuming that's family friendly, G rating? What have we got?
I just think that you should keep him inside after 7. Let's do PG before 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Jaden should not be limited.
Who's taking their kids out after 7 anyway?
It's creepy.
Yeah,
that's
Jaden
acceptable
wants
in
to
this
see the
neighborhood.
stars.
Well, I have to work really late, so I can only take my kids out on a walk.
Okay, Crystal, can you just tell me what costumes aren't terrifying to you? You're a grown woman, so I can't imagine what costumes would be scary to you, but what? What is it? What is so scary to you about costumes? Which ones?
Well, the fact that I just don't know who people are anymore when they're
covering their faces.
That's the point of a costume.
It could be anyone.
Well, what about the fact that you could just walk north up the street and then not go south, and the people at the south of the street, that they could actually do costumes, and then people who walk north, you can't do costumes north of the street?
That's segregation, Sarah.
Oh, ladies, good
Damn it,
point.
she's
Good
right.
point.
She's
Ladies,
right.
We
this
are
is
not
gone.
that kind of neighborhood.
That she's not wrong, guys.
We're gonna
Janaki
try
is
to make-
right.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Can't you take your
Print it
kids out in
out,
the morning before you go
PDF.
to work, Crystal?
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm starting a rebellion. I'm going to go out, dress what I like,
Yep.
taking my rubbish
Yep.
every single night.
Yeah,
And
I'm
if
with
you want
you.
a war, you have got a war, okay?
Frankly,
Tonight,
I'm
I'm a
offended.
magician, okay? Ready? Woo, okay? You don't like my magic, then you come and have to deal with me while I'm taking out the bins.
Yeah.
So
Me-
if you want to
You
fight,
should get
I'll
your
meet you at the bins.
Yeah.
Me and Chloe are in this together. No, me and Chloe are in this
Me
together,
and
all
Rose-
right? We are
I'm
in this
sick
together.
of
We have
this
rights.
zoo
We have
bullshit.
rights.
Ladies,
I want to dress
Ladies.
how I want.
This is too much.
ladies, surely we can come to some sort of compromise, a roster system or some kind of chart.
I've printed out a PDF that I'm going to stick on every power pole.
Ladies, remember violence?
Let me speak.
I've been practicing for this. I'm not wasting it. I need to go and take my bins out. I need everybody to
Ladies,
see this, ladies. So you need to
violence
decide
is
what we're
never the
doing.
answer.
I'm doing what I
It's-
want.
Guess
But
what,
Chloe, you've
ladies?
gotta be here to
It's
vote.
bin night. It's bin night, and I'll see you outside.
Don't
Rosa,
leave,
don't
Rosa.
do it.
You've got to
Rosa,
be here to
oh, we've
vote.
lost her. Ladies,
We cut to Rosa and Chloe outside taking out their bins with everybody watching out the window.
Jaden, stop looking.
I'm taking out my bins and I'm doing magic tricks too.
I have the world's largest wig on.
Yeah,
So big, it's
buddy.
bigger than my whole body.
Yeah, who's gonna stop me, ladies? Come on, come
have to
down.
walk
give me
so
your-
slowly.
Rosa and Chloe, you need to come back inside so we can discuss this like adults, and we can make it,
I think I'm
just
being
in
very
time.
mature here, Sarah. I'm taking out my rubbish. I'm taking out my recycling. I'm being very mature.
I'd
But
like
okay.
to lodge a grievance.
Ladies, you've left me
I'll
no
come
choice.
back inside. I'm just gonna come up the stairs.
I want to lodge a grievance.
I'm up the stairs now.
If you're not
Okay.
here to vote, you're going to be taken off the, safety awareness group page.
You'll
You
lose your
need
membership,
to stay
ladies.
around.
Can I just say something? Now, I don't know if you know, but poor Crystal has post-traumatic costume syndrome.
Post-traumatic costume syndrome.
Yes, ladies, look what you've done. Look what you've done, Chloe. Rosa, are you happy? Are you
I tried
happy
to
with
say
yourself?
something, but
You
I
have
just-
damaged our girl, Crystal. You've
What?
damaged her.
I want to
She's a
hear from
mother.
Crystal. Crystal,
I want to hear
what?
Crystal's side of the story because
So
all
do
I'm
I.
hearing is
So
all
do
you,
I.
all
I'm
you
not-
bag ladies right
I'm
now.
not taking this wig off.
No,
I
and I'm not
thought-
taking this off until I hear Crystal's side of the story. Crystal, is it really bothering you?
I thought we were a team, but then you guys just went and did your bin day anyway. What is the point of this meeting? I thought we were here to settle our differences,
Well, you
ladies.
all
Well, we
know.
were going to talk about Danika's flowers at the front in the driveway, but now
No.
we just talked about the wheelie bins.
You
because
all
we need to
know
sort
that
out.
Sarah, you all know that I'm in this group because I'm the only one who lost my job, so I can watch the street 24/7 for any kind of unauthorized gardening in the nature strip. I can watch the street for any youths who don't live here walking down the street or scooting down the
Rosa?
street. Remember the time
Rosa?
that gang of 12-year-olds scooted down the street? No, let me finish. Okay, so if you want me and my unemployed eyes watching the street 24/7, then you're gonna have to accept some level of fun, all right? I can't live
I think
like
you've
this.
actually forgotten the point, Rosa, that the fact is 90% of us are at home too watching the street. You want to take
Aren't you
all
all
the
meant to be
glory for your
working?
hard work? Yes, well,
I
I'm working
sell
from home now,
Arbonne.
part-time.
And how do the children look at you when they walk past you on the street, Rosa?
Yesterday, I was wearing my enormous wig and a sparkly jumpsuit, and a 5-year-old gave me a high five, Crystal. A high five.
Well, I think that's a little inappropriate. A high five.
Oh,
don't you think?
Crystal, get a life.
I saw you that one time. That one time when you were watching the street dressed as RoboCop. That is authoritarian.
It wasn't just RoboCop, Olivia. You know it was Valentine's Day RoboCop, all right? It was the RoboCop of love.
Romance RoboCop or no romance RoboCop? We cannot allow it in our quaint little suburb.
Sarah, I think you're going to have to remove these ladies' membership. You're going to have to remove Chloe and Rosa from the team.
Oh, I can't do that. They're still part of the team. They've come back inside to discuss.
As it stands, ladies, you give it all of this BS. As it stands, I'm actually the only person who's taken their bins out tonight. So you're giving us, oh, you're taking it out in a really stupid costume. But let's face the facts. I'm being the most responsible resident.
Oh, no, you might.
I was too scared.
I'm going to go take my bins out, ladies. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'll be back.
Sarah.
I'm just a kooky old lady, okay?
This is not moving forward within the meeting. We need to actually make some votes about it and make some decisions like mature adults and discuss.
Mature adults don't dress up.
There's majority, there's half. We're all sitting on the fence here with numbers. So we can't just say, oh, well, we're just going to cut them off. And as Rosa did say, she is at home watching. She keeps she sits at that window every day.
Yes, Sarah, who's the deciding vote? Who is it?
Well, let's see.
I think it should be the person who took their garbage out tonight, which is me.
Chloe, you're very aggressive.
I think it should be the person that's got a postgraduate certificate in babushka making.
Why, Lindsay? What does that have to do with
nothing to do
anything?
with babushkas.
I am the most educated here, so clearly I know what I'm talking about.
I've had an idea, guys.
What? Yes, Rosa.
Okay. Inspired by the babushka doll. What about if we dress up in costumes that are hidden under normal clothes, so you don't know
like
until you take off the outside layer that there's a costume underneath.
That sounds amazing.
I'd really appreciate, Lindsay, if you didn't split the woman in half in front of us all like that. It's very violent and aggressive.
And sing. Hey. We resolved it in the end. Wear a costume and then completely hide it underneath. Hooray! Thank you so much. Wow, there's so much chat going off on the women's show. Particularly wanted to give a shout out to #TeamCrystal.
And woman terrified of costumes.
Mr. Girl are all on your side. Please go wild and crazy for our women's show as they leave the screen. We had Crystal.
Woo!
We had Olivia.
Team Crystal forever.
We had Sarah.
Yeah.
Hooray.
We had Lindsay.
Yay.
We had Chloe.
Hooray.
We had Rosa.
Yay.
And we had Janaki. We just give a quick little shout out too. That is Janaki's first time ever performing after doing a grad show.
Yeah, Janaki!
And under what strange conditions? Great job. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for this week's Big Fork Fridays social distancing edition. We've loved having you. Please come back again. We'll be back again next week with a whole different cast, whole different show. So wonderful to have you all. We hope you stay safe and well. You can like us on Facebook, just Big Fork Theatre. You can like the YouTube so you get a little notification when we go live again. Or you can check out our website, bigforktheatre.com. We're working on some other online content as well, such as the sketch podcast, Get It In Ya, which will soon be streaming straight out into the ether. And we've also got some other cool stuff coming out with some online classes. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, thank you so much. I've been Taylor. Stay safe out there and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.